You ever watch an anime where the main character acts weak but could literally one-shot the entire cast? Yeah, that's today's topic. The most forgotten anime where the MC hides god-tier power levels. Let's go. Kicking off with number 10, Chrome-Shelled Regios. Alright, this one's criminally underrated. Chrome-Shelled Regios gives us Leif and Olsif, your classic I swear I'm not strong protagonist who's basically an ex-war hero trying to live a chill school life. But the dude's sword skills? Absolute madness. One swing and entire monsters get deleted from existence. The world here is post-apocalyptic, filled with giant insect monsters, floating cities, and way too much drama. You'd think Leifon's biggest problem would be survival, but nah, it's his classmates being nosy about why he's so OP while pretending to suck in combat class. Bro's basically like, oh no, I missed the target, but accidentally slices a building in half. The show mixes action, sci-fi, and a bit of comedy. While it's got that 2000s anime jank charm, it deserves way more love. Leifon's one of those quiet kings who could solo your favourite shonen squad with one hand. This is Emiver's Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Please comment too, it means a lot. Sliding to number 9, The Legend of the Legendary Heroes. Okay, first off, what kind of name is that? It sounds like someone's fanfiction title that accidentally got approved. But don't let the goofy name fool you. This anime is dark. Rainer Lute, our sleepy-eyed MC, is a magic genius who just wants to nap and avoid responsibility. Classic. But plot twist, he's got a dangerous power called the Alpha Stigma, basically cursed eyes that can analyze and copy any magic, and then destroy everything around him. This anime's mix of political drama, emotional breakdowns, and chaotic energy is elite. One moment you're watching Rainer joke about lunch, and the next, he's in a full-blown bloodbath mode. It's like if Gojo Soru had depression and a vendetta against the world. It's forgotten because the pacing's wild and the art's aged. But man, that story still hits. You'll leave thinking, who hurt this man? Spoiler, literally everyone. Landing on number 8, Black Bullet. This one started strong and then anime studios collectively said, budget, never heard of her. But Black Bullet still slaps. It's set in a future where humanity's nearly wiped out by monsters called Gastria, and the only hope are cursed children, little girls with superpowers. Yeah, tragic and kinda creepy. Our MC Rentaro looks like a normal government agent, but nah. Dude's basically built different. He hides a weaponized prosthetic arm and superhuman skills from his own tragic past. Every time he fights, he flips the switch from civil servant to main character energy. And let's talk about the villains, pure insanity, the kind that makes you question the writer's sleep schedules. Black Bullet, emotional gut punches, questionable ethics, and Rentaro constantly trying to act normal while being the strongest guy in the room. It's a shame the series didn't get a season 2. It had the potential to be the Attack on Titan of forgotten gems. Looking at number 7, Darker Than Black. You know an anime's serious when the MC wears a mask and doesn't say more than 10 words an episode. Hei, also known as the Black Reaper, is basically what would happen if Batman, Sasuke, and an assassin had a moody child. This man moves through Tokyo's underworld, doing secret missions and pretending to be a normal Chinese exchange student during the day. Yeah, Bro's part-time identity game is strong, but when night falls, Hei's flipping around rooftops, electrocuting people like Pikachu with trauma. The best part? He hides just how deadly he is, both from enemies and allies. His calm, quiet personality makes the action scenes even more satisfying. Every time he takes off that mask, you know someone's about to get folded like laundry. The storytelling is mature, mysterious, and straight-up stylish. If you're into dark, gritty vibes and morally grey MCs, this one deserves a permanent spot in your rewatch list. Dropping in at number 6, The Irregular at Magic High School. Okay, hear me out. The Irregular at Magic High School is basically, what if Superman attended Hogwarts but couldn't stop flexing his brain? Tatsuya Shiba is that guy who everyone underestimates, until he casually rewrites the laws of physics. He's ranked low at school, treated like a weaker student, and he just goes along with it like, sure, whatever you say. Meanwhile, he's secretly developing nuclear-level magic, hacking systems mid-battle and vaporizing enemies like it's nothing. People call him the Irregular because he breaks every rule in the book. Literally. The show's pacing can be info-dumpy, but once you get past that, the action is god tier. Watching Tatsuya fight is like watching Thanos on exam week. Calm, confident, unstoppable. Oh, and his relationship with his sister? Let's just say, interesting. Anime fans know, but aside from that, the dude's one of the most overpowered MCs who doesn't even bother to brag. Pure, I could kill you, but I'm late for class energy. Rolling in at number 5, C, The Money of Soul and Possibility Control. Yeah, that's a mouthful, but this anime is weirdly brilliant. It's like if Death Note and Wall Street had a baby. We follow Kimimaro Yoga, an ordinary college kid who gets dragged into a mysterious financial district where people literally fight using their future potential as currency. At first, he's broke and clueless, but slowly you realise this guy's strategic mind is lethal. He hides his true potential behind that boring, I just want to pay rent energy, then boom, outsmarts power brokers with insane logic and heart. The battles here are part psychological warfare, part stock market chaos, and every time someone loses, their real-life future collapses. Jobs, family, everything. It's brutal. C deserves more recognition for how it twisted capitalism into an anime blood sport. Kimimaro's not your typical muscle-hole-bound MC. His power's in his restraint and brains. Bro fights billionaires with vibes and moral superiority. Iconic. Charging into number 4, Rocker, Braves of the Six Flowers. Now this one, Rocker, had no business being as slept on as it is. Imagine 6 chosen heroes set out to defeat an evil god, but when they meet, there are 7 of them. Someone's an imposter. RMC Adlet Mayer claims to be the strongest man in the world. Everyone thinks he's bluffing until the traps, strategies, and mind games start. The guy doesn't use magic like the others. He uses his brain. And in this show, that's more dangerous than any fireball. Halfway through, it turns into a full-on mystery thriller. You're sitting there like, who's the fake? While Adlet's over here surviving betrayals, framing, and monster fights like it's Tuesday. It's criminally underrated because the pacing got weird near the end, but the tension? Pure fire. Adlet hides his true strength not in power, but in how smart and unpredictable he is. Sliding into number 3, The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. Finally, some comedy. Psyche K is basically what happens when an anime god decides to live like a normal high school student and fails miserably. The dude's got every psychic power you can name. Telekinesis, teleportation, mind control, time travel, everything. But here's the twist. He hates attention. He just wants peace and quiet, but the world refuses to let him chill. Every episode turns into a chaotic circus of idiots surrounding a man who could literally erase the planet with a sneeze. What makes it genius is how self-aware it is. Psyche knows he's overpowered. We know he's overpowered, and yet we still love watching him pretend he's just an average student. It's the only anime where the MC hides his power, not for survival, but because he's too tired to care. And trust me, number 3, it'll mess with your head in the best way possible. At number 2, The Sacred Blacksmith. You've probably forgotten this one even existed, and that's a crime. Cecily Campbell, a rookie knight, teams up with Luke Ainsworth, a blacksmith with a mysterious past and god-tier sword skills. The man acts cold, distant, and totally unbothered. The classic, I'm not strong, just efficient type. But the moment he pulls out his blade, bro turns into Sephiroth's cousin. He crafts swords infused with demonic power like it's arts and crafts time, and you can feel that he's hiding some deep trauma behind those emo bangs. The chemistry between Luke and Cecily is fun, the world building is surprisingly rich, and the fights have that old school anime grit. It's a hidden gem that deserves a revival. Luke's that perfect blend of mysterious and deadly, the kind of guy who could teach Gojo how to chill. Finally, number 1, The Law of Ueki. Now, this is classic forgotten heat. The Law of Ueki is one of those early 2000s gems that had no reason to go as hard as it did. Ueki looks like a simple, soft-spoken kid, but he's got the power to turn trash into trees. Sounds goofy, right? Until he uses it like a straight-up tactical nuke. This dude hides his power under layers of kindness and stupidity, but when it's time to fight, he's pure genius. Every battle becomes a chess match where he outsmarts enemies who totally underestimate him. The series balances humor, heart, and hype like few others. You think it's just another kid's show, then suddenly you're emotional over a fight about morality, friendship, and saving the world with literal garbage. The law of Wakey is the definition of forgotten greatness. Goofy premise, god-tier execution, and an MC who proves that true power doesn't need to be flashy to be legendary. And there you have it, 10 forgotten anime with MCs so overpowered they could solo universes, but still pretend to be average Joes. Which one surprised you most? Drop your pick into the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more anime deep dives. Trust me, the next list, even crazier.